Isaiah speaks of a righteous remnant that'll escape the troubles of the last days and go on to build Zion. Though the term righteous remnant isn't found in the Bible, it's often implied. Isaiah calls these people the holy seed. This holy seed will be a combination of the tribes of Israel that have been scattered over the earth for thousands of years, along with remnants of covenant Israel adopted in through baptism. As we know, not all of the seed of Israel will be converted, and not all of those adopted in through baptism will remain faithful. But righteous remnants of these two groups will be gathered into one righteous remnant by the Lord. Some of them will be led out early, before the tribulations even begin, but others will suffer under the hand of the Assyrian king before they escape and join with the others. As Isaiah says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them," meaning the Assyrian, "but they shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty God." Again, some will be led out early, and of those people, Isaiah says, "The righteous disappear, and no man gives it a thought. The godly are gathered out, but no one perceives that from impending calamity the righteous are withdrawn." The King James translation of this verse says that the righteous perisheth, but the Hebrew word for perisheth is translated as escape elsewhere. So, what is their condition when these righteous people leave society? The next verse gives us a clue. "They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in uprightness." These people will be led out of harm's way to places of refuge where they will be able to rest in their beds at night. Isaiah also speaks of these people early in his timeline. "In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, the fruit of the earth excellent and comely to them that are escaped of Israel." As Isaiah's timeline reveals, these people will be led out about the same time the earthquakes begin. And interestingly enough, their neighbors won't even notice they're leaving. Why? Because one or two leaving here and there won't be noticed, and because by this time the neighbors will have their own problems to deal with. Isaiah uses the word branch several times, and it always means either the servant of Christ or this purified righteous remnant. These people will become so righteous and so pure that many of them will behold the glory of God. Of these people, Isaiah says, "The wilderness and the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God." These are those who are escaped of Israel, who will be led to a place where there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain. Isaiah further says of this holy seed, "And the remnant that is escaped of the house of Judah shall again take root downward, and bear fruit upward. For out of Jerusalem shall go forth a remnant, and they that escape out of Mount Zion. The zeal of the Lord of hosts shall do this." Isaiah even uses the types of Moses and the return of Judah from Babylon to describe the miracles these people will perform. "Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans, say ye, The Lord hath redeemed his servant Jacob. And they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out." Like the children of Israel under Moses, these latter-day people will be saved in the wilderness by godly power over the elements. Through his servants exercising priesthood power in great faith, God will prepare a refuge from the storm and a shadow from the heat. And further, the Lord tells us that even the Father and the Son will go with them in this new Exodus. The Father and the Son will lead them on to build Zion, where God's glory shall rest upon them. "In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious to them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass, they that are left in Zion shall be called holy, and the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all The glory of Zion shall be a defense, and for a place of refuge. This holy seed will be led out of Babylon, and they will one day dwell with Christ in Zion. May we do all in our power to be numbered among this righteous remnant when the time comes. I'm Curtis Taylor with the Words of Isaiah.